2 hours later. Yeah, I thought I was done for the day, but I decided to get one more in. It's a bit later, but I'm still here with you guys. Why can't I move? I don't have focus on the window. Alright, yeah, let's get on this raft, though. What do we got? Legionnaires. Now that we have Pancras with us, who's level freaking 27, shit's gonna go down quickly. Usually attacks twice, as you see, so not a problem. Wait, no. Yeah, there's a treasure chest there. Oh snap, there's an enemy. Oh no. Legionnaires. I don't know why I turned into Patrick Stewart. Yeah. An enemy. Oh snap. We will take them on. Engage. I don't know why I fucking turned into Patrick Stewart there. Holy shit. Alright. Let's get this here. And we get a pack of monster munchies! Let's actually go this way. Whoop. What do we got? Legionnaires and a bag o' laughs. He's just a regular bag of laughs. Not a barrel, though. If it was a barrel, that would be a completely different enemy. Oh. Son of a bitch. Alright. Alright, a Legionnaire and an eyelash. That's Sprite on the eyelash. Creepy AF. Love it. Take him out, Pancras. Thank you. Pancras is my dog. There we go. We got a thing. Oh, it's Elfin Elixir. Okay, cool. And more Legionnaires. Okay. We're going this way. Oh snap! More Legionnaires, and more Legionnaires, and more Legionnaires! Okay. Actually not controlling this at this point. There's Prince Harry. Prince Harry! Ah, it's locked. Stand back. Ah! Damn! Prince Harry, are you alright? I expected even an oaf like you to be here a little sooner. Don't you know I've been in mortal danger? Well, anyway, I'm not going back to Coburg. I don't want to. Willie can take the throne. I can't be bothered. Harry, slap the bitch. You just hit me. Perhaps now you'll listen to me. Have you ever stopped to think about what your father wants? Your father, His Majesty, is... What I mean is, you must go back to Coburg and talk with your father about all this. Come on, before they find us. Oh, no. That didn't take long. Madison, I'll take care of this mob. You take Prince Harry and get out of here, fast. Do I gotta? He's kind of a dick. He's only level 1. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I don't even think there's any enemies here. Right. Oh, come on. I think I know a quick way to get out of here. Not that there's, like I said, I don't think there's any enemies left. Whoop. Actually, I could have just... yeah, I think this way will get me out of here quickly. Trigger warning. Some shit's about to go down. Hey, what's up? Ha ha ha. You were the naughty, naughty children. For that you tried to flee away. Now you will learn your lesson from teaching of great Bishop Lodja. Enjoy. And here we are, Bishop Lodja. There's no way we could possibly beat this guy at level 13, 11, and 1. So, we'll just... Oh, he's assessing the situation. Situation is we're fucked. That's what he's assessing. Now he's chuckling. That can't be good. No, I'm radioactive. That can't be good. Oh. That actually didn't do that much damage. I got good equipment. Alright, we're almost there. It's supposed to beat you, so... Oh, that should do it. Hey, it's Pancras. What's going on, Madison? Prince Harry? So it is you. You are the one who is defeating my poor little pawns. You? Haven't I seen you somewhere? Ah, you are recalling me a little, no? Then it is time that you will learn of the wonder that is the Order of Zugzwan. Come, Khan, come, Slan. Now my knight and rook will show you a game to remember. Okay. Slan the rook and Khan the rook. Khan the knight, rather. Oh, that crit mattered. I'm not controlling this, by the way. I have no control over Pancras. What he does his own thing. He goes his own way. And oh, that crit also mattered. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Wahaha, that was indeed very enjoyable game. But I wonder how you are reacting if I do this. Lodja holds a scythe to Madison's throat. You know, we didn't really need the narration. I can see that he's doing that. Madison, if you are not considering for the life of this child, then please go on and make your best moves. As long as you do not considerate that the soul of this child will forever be in hell. It was a meaningful fight you were making before. Yeah, but you're not winning this time, correct, boss? Pancras just endures the assault. Can't do anything here, just watch them slowly whittle away his health. They're wasting their time using Snooze, which isn't working because he's such a high level. Almost over. And Pancras is down. Now this is what I dub entertainment. Oi, oi, oi. I am still auditing some breath from this man. Madison, can you hear me? I must tell you. Your mother, she's still alive. Keep looking for your mother. Cut Frizzle. It is always so beautiful thing to see the parents' love for the child. You do not need to concern, dear Pancras. Your beloved son will live the happy life as slave, working until the death for our great rule. Khan, Slan, carry away these precious children. What are we to do with this little saber cat? Set him liberal. In the wild, his savage nature will be returning at him. Wait, this small child has interesting ball about his person. Nadja takes the gold orb from Madison. I wonder, is this... Never mind, I will take care of it, just in cases. Nadja squeezes the gold orb between his hands and mutters a chant. Now, so much for that. The orb shatters. I know, I saw it. Wahaha! And let us go. Come! Thus ends the first third of this game, the first chapter, so to speak. Because of 3. It couldn't be more of a downer. Pangraz is dead, and Harry and Madison have been captured and sold into slavery. It's just rough. And so Madison, having lost his beloved father, is taken away to an unknown place along with Prince Harry. But his mother is still alive. With his father's dying words always on his mind, yet helpless to act on them, Madison is cruelly enslaved, and 10 long years pass by. Yeah, we'll save it. So, I mentioned that, yeah, save it. Wait, oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. No wonder, I'm like, what the hell is going on? So, I mentioned that previously that Madison was 6 years old, so he's now going to be 16 years old. He's old, grown up. Hey, stop your dawdling. Hurry up and get that rock moved. You said that already. What's that look on your face? Slaves are supposed to have eyes like the dead. You make me sick. Get back to work. Oh, that wretched order of Zugzwang. Before they came along, we were just peacefully getting on with our lives. Now we have no freedom whatsoever. They won't even let us carry on worshipping the goddess. I reckon we need to move at least another 1,000 rocks before they let us rest. Oi, stop your slacking. I'll be whipped for you if you don't move the next rock a bit smartish. Don't slow me down, mate. I don't want a whipping. How many more rocks do we have to move before we can get a rest? I'm the water girl. Can I offer you a drink, handsome? Sure, why not? Okay, just come and find me when you get thirsty, then. Yeah, he's not in the mood for chatting. Come on, get moving. I'll have to smash your face in with this rock if you don't get back to work. Keep working, keep working! Work until you drop dead for all I care. For mother's sake, yeah! Chip away, chip away, chip away some more. Get these bags of stones carried upstairs. The leader of the order is getting impatient for the temple to be finished. Maybe I should marry a soldier. Maybe then I wouldn't have to slave anymore. I don't know about all that. Okay, so let's... Whoop! Hey, get out of my way, bro. She looks like she's really struggling. It might be best not to disturb her. This isn't good enough. We need more rocks. Keep working, keep working. Working is the key to happiness. Ha ha ha. You slaves are lucky people. What better way to spend your entire lives than working to build the exalted White King's paradise? There's actually quite a view up here on the top screen. You can see there. Look at that. It's pretty amazing. Oh, I should actually talk to this guy. Please keep the noise down. This is my only chance for a rest. Here's Harry. Look out, Madison. We can't loaf her out here. Otherwise, we'll be in for another whipping. Or did you want to talk about yet another escape plan? We've been stuck here for 10 years already, after all. I still feel terrible about what happened to your father. I'm sure you took his last words to heart and you want to set about finding your mother. I envy you. There's nothing left for me out there. My brother will have been made king by now. Still, there's no use feeling sorry for myself. Better get back to work. If you didn't kind of pick up what Pangraz was laying down before he died, when he talked to Harry, it was very clear that the king was actually in ill health and was dying, and that's the reason that he called Pangraz to look after his boy. course, then some unfortunate shit happened. What? You want to help that geezer because he's moving rocks out there all by himself? You've got a nerve. I'd shut up if I were you, else you soon regret trying to tell us how to run this place. What do you think you're doing? Get back to your work area immediately. And don't even think for a second about trying to escape. Would you like... Oh, yeah. Would you like some water? You know there are monsters all over the place outside. At least we can feel safe here. It's all thanks to the Great Ruler. Fuck the Great Ruler, he's a dick. The leader of this place is saying stuff about saving the world. That's all well and good, but it doesn't justify destroying an ancient temple and forcing his folk to build a new one in its place. Breaking your barrels! This is terrible. They made my little sister Maria a slave. I wish there was something I could do, but I can't possibly act against the Great Ruler. Oh, dear. I really shouldn't have said all that to one of the slaves. Should have told you that. There's obviously a grave site where they bury the slaves that have died. As you can see, there's really not much else to do here, so... So we're actually going to return. As you can see, time has passed. Right, that's enough for today. Off to your cells, everyone. It'll be an early morning again tomorrow. Awake at last, are you, Madison? You seem a bit agitated. You weren't having another bad dream about being whipped, were you? Bring it on yourself most of the time, you know. We slaves have to keep our heads down if we want an easy life. Who'd have thought I'd ever turn out to be the obedient one, eh? It was your father's death that made me change my tune and become more serious and submissive. I can't believe it's been 10 years already. Time flies when you're having fun, eh? Ugh, yeah, that's the poop toilet. Ugh, don't wake me up. I need every minute of sleep I can get. Morning, Madison. I hear it's been 10 years now since you were brought here as a kid and forced into slavery. Sounds like you've had a pretty rough time of it, eh? Poor thing. Yikes. Sorry, I won't slack off anymore, I promise. Please don't whip me again. This used to be our sacred place of worship before the Order of Zugzwang came along. I still have faith, though, even after all that's happened to us. I know we'll all be saved. I believe it in my heart. Have you heard the gossip? Apparently when the temple is finished, we're all going to be set free. I've never heard such rubbish. You have to be a complete fool to believe that. It's just propaganda that they put about to make us work harder, that's all. But they said it's true. Of course they said it's true. Honestly, there's no helping some people. Did they tell you gullible has been removed from the dictionary, too? Love that joke. Oh, no, I didn't realize it would restart the whole conversation if I talked to the other guy. Actually, I think I'm not talking to the other guy. There we go. Ha! It's you! You're the one whose old man was killed by some of the people of this temple, eh? You know, you must never forget the pain you felt that day. It's strong feelings like that that make the difference between life and death here. Ain't that the truth? I have to tell you something. See that girl over there, Maria? She was a follower of the Order, but then they made her into a slave. Something about her going against orders and trying to protect a child slave or such like. Her brother is a soldier for the Order as well, would you believe? I can't believe they treat her so harshly. Well, I can. I've always found it a bit difficult to get along with the Order's philosophies. So it's actually quite a good thing that I angered him and was made into a slave. Now I can see how so many people have been forced into working for the good of the Order. I've also heard talk about the Order of Zugzwang as being controlled by some kind of terrifying power. The question is, who's going to stand up and confront it? That would be me! Get to work, or do you want to feel my whip again? You know, what is it with you and whips? What's up? Oh, yeah, we've heard it already. Alright, blah, blah, blah. Oh, dear, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go find either Harry or Maria, so let's go looking around. There we are, yep. What a shock. One of the slave girls is being whipped. You stupid girl, how dare you make my shoes dirty? You need some sense beating into you. I'm so sorry, please forgive me. Never. You've only just become a slave, haven't you, girl? So maybe it's best I hammer it home to you what your new life's going to be like. Ah! That cretin. Hey, Madison, where did you appear from all of a sudden? I don't think I can stand to watch this any longer. Yeah! Hey, you want a piece of the action too, do you? I'd be more than happy to oblige. Oh, let's fight these fucking assholes. So we got the slave drivers here. We don't have any weapons, because obviously they don't allow slaves to have weapons. Look at my new face spray. That is clean. But we have spells, so we're gonna use that. Whoosh should do pretty well. Do you have spells? You have frizz. Okay. We also have no armor, so we're gonna be taking a lot of damage here. So we gotta kill these guys really quick with spells. Also couldn't heal. Don't be doing that. That's addictive. Alright, let me actually... You really want to make sure that Harry's healed, because he's still only level 1 after all this time. And Madison's got a better constitution, even without armor, because he's level 13, but... You know. That's one down, that's a big help. Oh, never mind. So you're gonna have to attack now. Yep, he's done. That's Harry leveling up, definitely. Right, Harry's reached level 2. Hit points 3, magic points 3. Strength 1, agility 1, resilience not at all, wisdom 1, luck 1. And he's level 3. Unless that's Madison. No, it's level 3. So hit points 3, magic points 4, strength 1, agility 1, resilience 1, wisdom 2, luck 1. And he learned Dazzle. What's going on here? What's all this fuss about? Huh, these two boys just came and attacked me for no reason. No reason, really. And the girl? Yeah, she was making a fuss too, see? Very well. See that she's given medical treatment at once. Sorry? Yes, sir, right away. And throw these two boys in jail. Yes, sir. Let's go. You know, I came between being in jail and being a slave. Jail sounds better. This is bad news. Still, I suppose it's better than getting a whipping. I suppose there's nothing much we could do. Might as well just relax and enjoy the break, eh? Wow, you sure laid down fast. Wonder how long they're planning on keeping us in here. The rest of our natural lives. Hey, it sounds like someone's coming. Ah, it's Maria's brother. Who's very thankful. What do you suppose that was all about? Let's go out and have a look. Are you literally dragging Madison? Why is he facing the wrong way? Thank you so much for coming to my rescue before. Oh, you're... Come this way. I can't thank you enough for helping my little sister Maria. My name's Joshua. I've thought of this before, but you seem different from the other slaves. Your eyes are alive somehow. And that's why I've chosen you to ask this favor of. Will you hear me out? Well, yeah. You see, it's just a rumor, but there are whispers that all the slaves will have to be killed when the temple is finished to keep what happened here a secret. The thought of that happening to my beloved Maria. So I'm begging you, please take her away from here. Yeah, I gotta say, you're a dick. You didn't give a shit about anybody until your sister was a slave. I mean, like, you don't really care about anybody else. When you were brought here all those years ago, your money and belongings were dumped in that barrel. This is where slaves are brought when they die. The barrels are used for floating their bodies away from here. I know it must sound like a horrible idea, but if we float away in one of those barrels, you may just make it out alive. But you have to hurry. Get inside the barrel quick before someone finds us here. So this is like the Hobbit. Go in the barrel. Oi, take me with you, mate. Joshua, that's the other prisoner. Joshua undoes the chain around the barrel and, closing his eyes in prayer that it makes it to safety, sets it free. Barrel! Okay. Shit! G.I. Joe. There we are, moving along in the map. Now I actually have no control over this, so we're just letting the barrel take us where it needs to go. Eventually we wind up at a nice little church, from what I remember. Which is excellent, because churches are also where you save. And the game's really gonna start in earnest. There's three main sections to the game. We already did the first section. The second section, which is a lot longer, has already started now. And then there's a third section later on. Yep, church. That's what I remember. Oh no, it's one of those barrels. They always have dead bodies in them. Except for this time. It's going to be live bodies. 3 of them. I love the callback to the very first scene with the circle around Madison who's a baby. What a relief you are to see you awake at last. You must have been exhausted, child. You've been sound asleep for 5 days now. I was starting to worry that you'd never wake up. Still can't get over the shock of how you got here, in a barrel of all things. Your companion's been telling me about it. You escaped from the most awful-sounding place, you poor child. This is Heavens Above Abbey, and we sisters here are all nuns of the Order of the Above. Please rest here until you feel well again. So check out my new walking sprite. Woo! Oh yes, we found these clothes in amongst your belongings. The things you had on were in such a state that we thought it would be best if you were spruced up a bit. Well, thanks. No books. Nothing special there. Harry! Madison, you're finally awake. And you've changed and everything. Oh yes, you did bring a few things with you. Look at me though, I'm still every bit the slave. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Much more important is that Maria is going to take part in some kind of baptism ceremony, so that she could live here from now on. You're probably not really in the mood just having woken up, but we should go along and watch. So Maria becomes a nun. Kind of a cool idea. We will now call upon the goddess to bestow her blessing on our new friend Maria. We thank the goddess that you found your way here to us at Heavens Above Abbey, dear friend Maria, and we call upon the Almighty One to grant you her blessing on this day. Abbess, above all, pours ruby-colored liquid slowly from the glass and hands it to Maria. With this symbolic drink, we pray that the protection of the goddess now flows within and around you. Henceforth you will dedicate yourself to studies such that the beauty of your blessed soul may never be sullied. This concludes our ceremony. Now let us all return to our duties. Harry's out. I'm here because I ran away from my husband. He's a mean old ruffian, so he is. Yeah, you ran away from something and all, did you? It's a small world. Yeah, but my whole life was a lot worse than that. I mean, come on. I heard talk of the Order of Zugzwang a little while ago when I was staying in a town on my travels. It seems they want to create some kind of utopia where everyone can live in happiness and peace. It would be wonderful if this ideal world was possible, but the happiness of one's family and friends has to be one's first priority. If people could just ensure that much, then everyone would end up happy that way too. I've heard all about what happened to you, you poor thing. A slave for 10 years, but now you're free at last. I don't know, I mean, it could have been worse. I heard of a guy who was a slave for 12 years. That's worse. I'm sure there will never again come a time when you are forced to submit to the will of another. Your father is an angel in heaven now, so it is for you and you alone to decide what the future holds, where you'll go, and what you'll do. But don't let this overwhelm you. This freedom is the essence of life, and you must savor it. Let's go from here. Let's check these out. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. Ah, the Maiden of Above It All Tower. Let's read that. There was once a girl who climbed a tower where the goddess was said to live because she wanted to find out if the goddess really existed. The goddess put many obstacles in the young girl's path, but she courageously persevered until she reached the top of the tower. There, legend has it, the goddess rewarded her by bestowing on her a mysterious mirror with the power to reflect the truth. This room is set aside for when we receive important lady guests. We had a young rich girl here just the other day undergoing her domestic goddess training. She was such a beautiful and kind-hearted girl. I think we probably learnt more from her than she did from us. First we were blessed with her presence, and now we have your Maria. We're so lucky to have such delightful people around us. I know I should end it, but I at least want to finish up at the Abbey here before I do that. Let's go up here. There's where Maria is. Oh, you're finally up and about again. It's such a relief to see you looking well. I haven't really thanked you properly for bringing me to safety like my brother asked. It's just so awful to imagine him and those other poor slaves still stuck there in that wretched place. I feel truly blessed to be here and to be free. The goddess must have had a hand in my good fortune. My brother gave me this, and I want you to have it, Madison. You get 1,000 gold coins. I hope it'll come in useful. I have faith that the courage you and Harry will have will be like a beacon to guide our troubled world into the light. You're one of the fellows who's washed up here in that barrel with Maria, aren't you? The more I speak with that dear girl, the more I can't fail to be impressed by how sweet she is in her nature. It's almost as if she was born solely for the purpose of serving the goddess. Like I can't seem to find the door. Let's go here. Oh, okay, yeah, I already talked to you. So there's a room down there I didn't check, so let's... Where's the... Oh, I probably gotta go through this. Yeah. So it is. I'd like you to have this statue of the goddess as a good luck charm for your safe onward journey. So you get the crude image. That statue was carved with love and prayers by we nuns of Heaven's Above Abbey. It doesn't have any special powers or anything like that, but I hope it will at least make a nice keepsake of your time here. I wish I could go out and play. Hey, did you know there's a big town in the north of here? It's amazing. There's so much to do there. Like that. Nothing. Looks like there's a whole bunch of nothing here, too. Where's Harry? Oh, there he is. He's right there. Okay. Sorry I came without saying anything just then, Madison. I knew Maria all that time when we were slaves, and yet I never noticed until today how beautiful she is. I wonder if she's planning on staying here forever. It's not as if we could even stay with her if we were inclined to. Oh well. I'm not sure what I'm going to do from here. Let me know when you're leaving, won't you? I'm leaving. You ready to go now? Oh yeah. It's about time you set off in search of your mother, I suppose. I don't really have anywhere special to go. Can I tag along with you? Yeah, you're not so much of a dick anymore. Brilliant. Now that's decided, let's get going. I'll go and tell everyone we're leaving. You wait here. I'm going to change out of those clothes, just saying. So you're leaving us. I hear you're embarking on a journey in search of your mother. Perhaps you might be able to find some clues at a large town to the north of here. Take care, my child. Thank you so much for everything. I'm going to pray here every day for those poor slaves still imprisoned at the temple. And I shall also be praying that you've managed to find your mother, Madison. Please take care on your travels. I'll never forget you. You're a grown man now, Madison. Well, I'm 16. That's close enough, I guess. It's up to you to find your own way through the journey of life. But you must never feel alone. Remember that the goddess is watching over you, always. I'll be praying for her to guide you on your journey. Time for the off. Harry joins Madison. You can actually go wherever you want, but the town north of here is as good a place to start as any. I want to save it and stop, so I'm sure you can go back in and save it. So it is a church after all. Find Mother Superior. She jumped the gun. Okay, he's got all the stuff. He's got bronze knife, surfwear. Let's see if I have anything that I can give to him now. Like, for example, this leather kilt. Or, yeah, let's see. Well, that's better than nothing that he's wearing. An iron helmet. Yeah. Anything else? There's an iron claw. Can he use that? No, he cannot. So that's it. Oh, that's a whole lot better than what he had. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to stop here. I'll see you guys real soon with more Dragon Quest V. I literally almost said Chapters of the Chosen. That was Dragon Quest IV. Hand of the Heavenly Bride. Chapters of the Chosen was a great game, but this is just an even better game. It's far superior. And I'll see you guys then. See ya!